If you're here, welcome. If you're not here and you are a replay warrior, welcome in as well. Thank you so much for making our Sunday live. How are all of you guys? I am on the mend. I'm feeling a little better. Little by little, I'm getting better. I'm hydrating. I'm doing all of the things. I'm resting. And it's slowly coming down. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Who do we have in the chat? I want to say hi to everybody. Let's see. We have the mods. Hello to the mods. And we have Linda and Lamar. Miss Pickle, hello to you. And Denise and Gammy. And Karen, hello to you. Anna and Diane. Amelia, hello to all of you wonderful folks. Thank you so much for making this Sunday live. I appreciate you. Hello, Robin. Coming to us from South Africa. Love that. So good. 98.6. Is that where we're at? Wow, 98.6, everybody. We're almost there. BYC Crochet, hello to you. Please tell Kona I said hi. Give him hugs and all the things for me, please. Oh my goodness, 98.6. I'm getting nervous. Excited but nervous. Because once you cross that line, 100K, so excited, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait until we hit that 100K, that elusive 100K. We did it all together, guys. One day at a time, one video at a time, all the things. So, yes, Monica, I'm going to take it easy today. It's going to be a chill live today. I do have some blankets that I pulled from the attic to show you guys. I mentioned the other day that I had some blankets of Mom's that I wanted to show you guys, the ones that she wants me to keep. These are ones she wants me to keep, and I can't remember which ones exactly were hers and which ones were mine. They're peppered together. I put them in the same bag. I don't know why I did that, but I'm going to show them to you, and we'll take it from there, So I'm just going to give it a moment to let everyone else come in. Good evening, watching from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Joan. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Very happy to have you tonight, this evening. Happy Sunday football. I love it. So good. Yes. So my mom's made so many blankets over the years, and I've been the lucky recipient of just about every blanket that she's made. Now, I've given blankets to my siblings. For those of you guys who do not know, I have 10, yes, 10 sisters, half of which are, same mother, same father. The rest of them are half sisters, but they're all included nonetheless. So I have 10 sisters. And so I've been given the task of sharing my blankets. I call them mine. I'm, again, sharing the blankets with the sisters. So these are the ones that I decided that I'm going to keep no matter what. I'm going to share them with you. I think one or two of these are mine. So keep that in mind. If I remember, I'll tell you. So I have blankets to show you guys tonight. Hello, Carrie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the purple hearts. Right back at you. Huge hugs to you. Yes, I will say hello to my mom. We just ate. If you were here earlier in the day, I spoke about cooking dinner. So I made meatloaf, baked potatoes, corn on the cob, and biscuits. So we had quite the dinner. It was very, very good. It was actually cooking while the Zoom was going on. We had a Zoom call before tonight, and the whole house, just the smell was wafting through the house. Just meatloaf and gravy and potatoes. The whole house smells like it. So after Zoom, I quick ate, and then, of course, we fed Mom and all the things, and so here I am. And I got to tell you, I am stuffed. It's one of those moments where you feel like you need to take a nap after a good meal. That's how I'm feeling right now. Hi, Kitty Lane. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate you. How are you? I hope you're well. Hi, Deb Dow. You're having chili tonight because you mentioned it, right? Oh my, we love a good chili, right? So good. I'm kind of jealous. I love chili. Chili is so good. It's a go-to in my house. It's a staple, especially in the colder weather, the colder months. It's one of those things where you can make a big pot of it, have your dinner, and then put the rest of it in portions and just put it away and just reheat it as you need it. For me, the meatloaf, I always make more than I should. So usually 1 pound of ground turkey would work for us. But I do 3 pounds at a time. I intentionally make it too big so that I can have meatloaf sandwiches the next day. So good. So the meatloaf came out amazing. I pride myself on a good meatloaf because I don't cook it too often. And when I do, yes, I'm very proud of it. I've had lots of practice over the years. So very, very nice. My meatloaf came out perfect. Next week, I want to try stuffed cabbage or stuffed peppers. I haven't decided. Stuffed cabbage it's a lot of work because you have to, take the core out and then you have to put the whole entire cabbage head into the pot to loosen the leaves, and you got to roll up and do all the things. So it's a little involved, but it's worth it because it's so, so good. If you've had it before, you kind of know. So yeah, you stuff a cabbage by coring out the center, and then you take the entire cabbage head and put it in a huge pot and you let it steam so that the leaves get soft. And then you take the cabbage head out, you peel the leaves off, and then you stuff the cabbage leaves with whatever, and you fold it and roll it like an egg roll. And then you bake it. So it's very, very good. Ugh, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, the thoughts, like the flavors, and do I make homemade tomato gravy? Do I put different vegetables in it? Do I put spices? I mean, it's just nonstop. And I just ate. It's a bad habit. You just ate, now you're thinking about future meals. Not a good habit. I'm just saying. Cabbage rolls. Yes. Yes, cabbage rolls. Uh-huh. So, so good. And then you always have to make more than what you need for that particular meal, because you always have to, go back for more later, whether it's like the same night, but later on, or the next day. It makes a great lunch for the next day. Um, stuffed cabbage casserole. I've never thought about that. That actually sounds really good. I'm gonna have to check into that. Stuffed cabbage casserole. Now, I've actually made my stuffed cabbage with basmati rice. I would mix the meat with the rice, and my mom taught me that because, with 10 sisters, the food goes further when you put rice in it, so it's probably not like the go-to for most people, but like in our meatloaf growing up, we had rice in our meatloaf. In our stuffed cabbage and stuffed peppers, we had rice in it. It's more filling and it went further, especially when you have a lot of mouths to feed. Those little tricks and tips is kind of what got our household by all these years. So you chunk up the cabbage and layer, and oh, that's so good. I didn't think about that. Much less work. See? The more you talk about, yeah, you stretch those meals. My mom was notorious for that. I remember growing up. Now, our age range, we're pretty far apart, but my mom treated us all like we were all the same age. I don't know why, but she did. Anyway, so when she made Sunday dinner, spaghetti, it was like a huge army pot and like 3 pounds of pasta and like, the big jars of tomato sauce and like 5 pounds of meat. And, that's just how it went, always. And then growing up, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So for a lunch, the entire loaf of bread, she would literally take out the entire loaf of bread, make a whole bunch of sandwiches, put it on a huge tray and say, have at it. It was very that growing up. Super, super nice. You find sauerkraut leaves stuffed with minced meat and rice. The meal is called sarma. That actually sounds pretty good. I'll have to try that. You love cabbage soup. Very, very nice. 3:45 in the house. Yes, please don't forget your thummies. I would really appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for the hearts. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your love and support and all the things. Okay, guys. So I've shown this yarn twice already. Third time's a charm. I've been shouting Dawn's yarn out because in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I ordered some yarn from her, and here it is. Beautiful pinks until October 31st. I have 5 more days, guys. 5 more days to really amp up the pink, And so I'm going to put this onto the hook. I have yet to cake it because I want to show you guys how wonderful this pink is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's called Save the Boobies. That's the name of the colorway. It's right there. And it's a DK weight yarn, 250 yards. And I'm going to pair it with charcoal. Now, I did write a pattern for this on paper. Now, I have to try it out with a hook and see if it actually works. If it does, it'll be a thing, and I will be sure to share it with you guys. And someone suggested that I record the tutorial with this yarn instead of crocheting a second one. So I'm actually going to take that advice. So thank you to the person who suggested that. So yeah, that's kind of why you don't see this any further along. I'm actually going to go ahead and cake this up and record the tutorial with this yarn. So there is that. All right. Sipping on the coffee. And I need to put this out there ahead of time. Friday's podcast, all weekend long, I've been super nasally and stuffy. If you haven't noticed, I'm working through this cold and I'm trailblazing through it. So please forgive the noise, whatever this sound is. I'm severely congested in my head. So the tension, headaches, the nose, the throat, all the things. I am medicated. I am hydrated. I am resting. Just want you to know I am doing all the things. So I'm just putting that out there in case you're hearing me a little differently, okay? So thank you. Oh, I forgot I was going to sip the coffee. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. I can hear myself talk. I feel like I'm in a hollow box. And as of right now, like I'm so congested here that I can't smell. Like the smell is not smelling. And it's really disappointing because I love the smell of my meatloaf. I had moments where I thought I was smelling the whole house, and maybe that was just my brain. I don't know. Anyway, so I have blankets. As you can see, they're right there. I'm going to show you the first one. Now, most of these are pretty big, so we're going to try and do our best to try and fit it all into the screen. I may have to move the camera a little bit, but we'll make it work, right? Okay. Hi, Serena. Welcome in. And who else? I am so blessed. Hello to you. A huge hello to everybody that is here. If I missed your name, I promise I'm not ignoring you. Just huge hugs. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. And Connie, hello to you. I feel like I need to say hello to you guys because I see you all the time. And I'm like, how can I not say hello to you guys? It's like you're coming over to my house. I can't let you in the house without saying hi to you first. Anyway, okay. So, Juan, are you sure it's not the yarn making you sick? I promise. Nope. It's literally a cold. I went to the doctor's like on the onset of this, and we chalked it up to allergies. Spent 2 days taking allergy medication, and it just got worse. And so, yeah, it started in my head, and it came down, and it's back up. It's all right here. So anyway, this first one here is all cotton. All cotton, and it's very, very heavy. And it's really nice. Now, let me just go ahead and show you this. I can't believe how heavy this is. This is so, so heavy. All right. Hold on. All right. You guys ready? So I got to tilt it a little bit so you guys can see. So all of this was cotton that was purchased from A.C. Moore. Who remembers that? A.C. Moore. And this is a queen size granny square blanket. Ugh. And it feels like it weighs 25 pounds. All cotton. And I'll give you a close-up of the colors there. So she's got some variegated yarn there. Lots of variegated colors, as you can see. With some solid black and solid blue and white. Super, super nice. So my mom used a 5mm US letter H hook for this. The stitches are really, really tiny. Wonderful job. And with my mom actually chains one in between her granny squares. I don't, but she does. Back when all of her stitches were absolutely perfect. Love it. All right. Oops. Run away, Hank. All right. This one is mine. Somehow it landed in the bag. This is about 15 years old. I made this 15 years ago or so, maybe a little longer. But yeah, my joining technique wasn't that great back then. I know we said mama's blankets, but these were in the bag, so I'm showing it to you anyway. And I'll show you the back. See how I wasn't really good at joining my squares. But at least the front looks nice, right? It has absolutely no border and all the micro fringe all the way around it and all in the back. You can see my micro fringe making its debut back then 15 years ago. See, even then I liked my micro fringe. I think it's special. It's a moment. I can't get rid of this. I thought about donating this. I can't. It's part of my crochet history, so I need to hold on to that. Okay. Here's another one. Okay. This is huge. Ugh. It's larger than my wingspan, and my wingspan is over 6 feet. So this is 7 feet wide, square. I don't know why she made them so big. It's 7 feet by 7 feet, guys. And yeah, this is one of her favorites, obviously. It's white, light blue, and variegated yarn. Ugh. Again, this is a 5mm US letter H crochet hook. And the variegated yarn is Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Monet. That's Monet right there. Super, super heavy. And these are the ones that my mom, like, these are the ones I'm keeping. Okay, this is Karen 1 pound. Again, another huge blanket. I think she's telling me to keep these because she intentionally made these big for me. Ugh. This is huge. I can't even lift all of it. So another queen size blanket. It could pass for a king size blanket. It's 7 feet by 7 feet. And yeah, Karen 1 pound. You can kind of see that colorway there. I'm going to bring it up close. It's taupe, country blue, and it's not Easter basket, but it's something. You can kind of see that there. This one, I believe she told me it was a 5.5 US letter I crochet hook. 5.5. She wasn't really a fan of the bigger hooks. She liked, like so many of you guys, like those smaller ones. Okay. This is the one I did. I did this one. Long time ago. Even back then, I love these colors. It's deep violet. This is Karen 1 pound. Deep violet and scarlet. Very, very nice. I can't believe I still have this. I should show it more often, or at least pull it out and keep it out. Love these colors. Very, very nice. All right. This is one that Mama did. She did this one for the living room back years and years and years ago. So this is a little smaller, but then again, she did this for the living room, and there's a little bit of a tilt on this one. At least I think so. I don't know. But anyway, it's Red Heart Super Saver, all of this. So Red Heart Super Saver variegated colorway is fall. And then you have Red Heart Super Saver Aaron. And then Red Heart Super Saver, I want to say medium brown, maybe. So yeah, very autumnal kind of blanket there. And then we have this one right here. I think this one is the one that she and I did. We both worked together on this. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so long. So this was supposed to be for our sectional. So you know how you have couch covers? Goes over the back. Well, back then we had a sectional that went around like this, and this goes all the way around the sectional. So this is 9.5 feet long. It continues and it goes and it goes. So 9.5 feet long. And it's 5 feet wide. So it's a long, long, long rectangle. All Karen 1 pound. We have espresso, taupe, and off-white. And I crocheted the squares and my mother put them together. She was really good at putting squares together. Better than I was at the time because I didn't really know how to do that. I'm like, I'll just do the squares, Ma. So let me just put everything over here. So these are the blankets that I have to show you today. I hope you guys liked them. Next time I'll show you more because I do have tons and tons and tons of blankets. Okay. So that was my show and tell. Did you guys like it? It was good, right? So yes, I do have tons more up in the attic. I'll pull them down. I'll show you more later. I could auction one at Billy's auction in December for Boggy Creek. I could, but which one? You know, there's just like, which one would be good enough? I don't know. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed them. It was a lot of fun. Do I sell the blankets? No, I've been encouraged to do that, and I may do that in the near future, but as of right now, up until now, no. Come on. Sorry. It's a helicopter going past. Thank you guys so, so much. But as you can see, my mom's crochet was really good back then. And now, I mean, not so good. She lost her vision. And for those of you guys that haven't seen it, this is her very last blanket. She's no longer crocheting anymore. She can't see. So this is her last one. And if you notice, there's blue around the blanket. I am going to finish this blanket for her for Camp Boggy Creek. And I'm going to get it to 40 inches by 40 inches. So I'm doing decreases and everything to get this more square. You can see there's a dip. So I'm going to do my best to get this to 40 inches with the cerulean blue. And I'm actually using the blue from the wall here. Where is it? It's right there. So, yeah, this will be her last one. So I spoke about it earlier. I wanted to keep it. I wanted to save it as a memento because I'm a very sentimental person. But she was very, very, very direct with me. She wanted me to give this one to the kids. She wants me to save and remember her good blankets. She wants me to remember her for the crocheter she was, not for the crocheter she became when she lost her vision. So, yeah. Yep. Thank you guys so much for your thummies. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing, as always. So good. Yeah. I have to honor her wishes because, like I mentioned 2 other times, I feel like she's going to come back and haunt me. She's going to come back and get me, like if I don't give these blankets away, you know? Create a blanket to honor your mom. So, funny story, Val. I'm actually in the process of designing a blanket to honor my mother. Yes. Yep. I just had a conversation this evening about that with the officials in Zoom. We were like, I was brainstorming ideas and they were very, very helpful. So, to the officials that were in Zoom tonight, thank you so much for your feedback. It's definitely going to help steer the direction. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for your kind words. My mom is 82 years old, and the reality is things happen, and we just power through it, keep it positive, and just hope for the best, So I'm very thankful that I have her in my life, and even though I am the only child taking care of her, I'm very honored that she chose me to be here with her. So, yeah, even though she's living with me, I'm just honored that I'm the person that gets to do it. So, super happy about that. So, Diana is suggesting take a picture of it and frame it and put it on your wall so you can see it. 100% that. I will definitely do that. I can do that. I can take a picture of the finished blanket, frame it, hang it on the wall, and all the things. And I'll get a picture of mom and put it into like I'll put a picture of her into the actual piece. And I may actually have it matted like this. So, yes, Sue, you're exactly right. Just it's all about honoring her wishes. And I would just like I'm trying to think about the shoe being on the other foot. So like if I was 82 years old and I asked my child to follow my wishes, I would expect and hope that they would just listen to what it is that I'm asking for. And then, yeah, 100% for sure. So definitely appreciate that. So, yeah, and once that's all done, I will show you guys what that looks like. I'll take a picture of it. I'll put mama's picture in the corner and all the things. So, yeah, 100% that. So, how many of you guys have started this? Have you guys has anybody started this, and what are you thinking about the pattern? Are you guys enjoying it? I have a second one that I have on the hook. You guys kind of saw it. It's the one that I started with the tutorial for it's like the red, the yellow, and the orange. I have a second one going for myself. I love it so much. It's so much fun to work up. I just wish I had more time, Part of me wants to crochet it up and just sit on that for a while. But I have all the other things going on. So yes, Rhythm of Resilience. The pattern is on Ravelry. However, you don't have to buy this pattern. You can watch the tutorial on the channel for both left and right-handed crocheters. Super, super nice. And so some of you guys are doing for Luck of the Draw 13. Very, very nice. So as I mentioned before, if you're doing this for Luck of the Draw, 1 round equals 1 inch if you're using a 6mm US letter J hook, depending on your tension. So 40 rounds will get you. But if you come up short, guys, it's fine. Just do a couple more rounds until you get to your 40 inches. Or if you go over, you can cut it short as soon as you hit your 40 inches. Piece of cake. So Diana started it. You need the papers. Totally understandable. Yep. And so I'm very excited about this because I actually thought about doing this for such a long time because I don't know. I had a swatch sitting here on the table and I said, this would look really nice in the round because I had it going back and forth. And I said, this would look really nice going in the round. And I said, let me sit here and put something together. And I did. And I'm like, yeah, I need to share this. So I'm so glad that happened. Very, very nice. Haven't started it yet, but I want to. Yeah, it's a beautiful pattern. And again, I highly encourage you guys to play with colors. The great part about this pattern is that the stitches are showcased through the color changes. So as you change your colors, it really pronounces the actual pattern. So, yes. All right. You're very welcome, Zoila. I appreciate that. Super, super nice. I know I say that a lot. I'm telling myself, Juan, Stop saying that kind of stuff all the time. I can't help it. We all have our thing, right? For me, it's super, super nice. I was watching my podcast back, and I rarely do that, but sometimes I do. I kind of like to pick myself apart. And I'm watching. I'm like, Juan, how many times are you going to say super, super nice? We already know it's nice. Why are you saying it again and again and again? Like, calm down with that. Oh, if you can't laugh at yourself, you know what I mean? It's fine. I enjoy laughing at myself. Oh, so good. So, do we have any birthdays in the chat? I know several of you have mentioned it in former live streams that you have a birthday coming up. Any birthdays? Any true birthdays in the chat? No? Okay. I want to make sure that it's 3 colors. I'm using 3 colors, but by all means, use as many as you want. You know? I was thinking about doing a 2-bit granny version of it, or maybe changing colors every round. I'm not sure. Not until Tuesday? Okay. No worries, guys. I got you. Your dad's would have been Friday. He would have been 87. Not mine, but my hubby turned 65 on Friday. Very nice, Michelle. Happy belated birthday to the hubcap. Very, very nice. Same the day after Valentine's Day, but you already got me this year. Love that, Miss Susan. Would it work for Luck of the Draw 13? Yes, it would. So the way that I'm doing it, because I am doing it for Luck of the Draw 13, so my base color is the first round, and then rounds 2, 3, and 4, I'm doing the actual color of the week. So 4 rounds for each week, 40 rounds in total because it runs 10 weeks. So every 5th round, so rounds 1 through 4, and then round 5, it starts the V-stitch again. So your base color will always land on a V-stitch, the V-stitch round. And the V-stitches, they're different sizes, but it's very easy to follow. It's a lot of fun, too. It's got a nice rhythm to it, guys. So, yeah. Hello, Nisi. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the purple hearts. Hello to you. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. We do have a birthday. Okay. So what we will do in a little while, we will go ahead and do the happy birthday song. And once we cross over the 100K in the near future, I'm no longer predicting when we're going to hit it because I've been wrong every single time. I thought it was going to take us until New Year's Eve to hit the 100K, and then I thought it was going to take us until Thanksgiving, and then I thought it was going to take us until Halloween, and I think we're going to hit it before Halloween. Who thinks we're going to hit it before Halloween? I do. I mean, yeah. I'm so surprised at how fast it's going. 98.6. That's the temperature. 98.6. Yeah, I think we all do. I think your guess is Tuesday. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, guys, if I hit the 100K on a day that I don't go live, I'm going to do a pop-up. I think. Just a short little one to do a little lowercase celebration. You know, do one of these. We did it. You know, something short, sweet, and to the point. I know, like, it's going to be very off the cuff, little pop-up. So I'm peppering it in your ear now, guys. When we hit the 100K, I'm just going to go ahead and go live, a pop-up. So stay tuned. I just can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. The more I think about it. So, will I be on Wednesday? So, Tuesday. I will be on Tuesday. I don't go live on Wednesdays. I did for a short period because of the summer crochet along. Wednesdays, I don't typically go live anymore. But yeah. If you don't hit it by Wednesday. Oh, thank you guys so much. Yes. So I'm thinking 1,400 left to go. We're just going to see what happens. It's going to be so good. Very, very thankful. I didn't, and you never expect this. You just don't know what's going to happen. You just keep your head down, you keep doing your work, and whatever happens, happens. I will tell you, like, there was a moment where I looked up and I'm like, how did that happen? I literally asked that question. I'm like, how did that happen that quick? Because I remember going to bed one night, seeing one number. I wake up, I look back at that number, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's not what it was when I went to sleep. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate it. Yep. It depends on what tutorial you put out tomorrow. I know I'm so nervous about this because you guys, a lot of you guys know I'm putting out a tutorial tomorrow, and I've already promised the sister tutorial to the Timber Trails. Wow, the Timber Trails blanket. So I already mentioned that I was going to put a blanket out tomorrow, and it's going to be very simple, fast, fun, and easy. I needed to put something out there that didn't have the ridges, the front post stitches, from the back to create that ridge. I needed to put that out there. Besides, we're in Boggy Creek. We're rounding, back to the home plate. And I wanted to put something out there to give some of you guys an option to, work with Luck of the Draw or Camp Boggy Creek, just something. And yeah. Timber Trails is your fave. So if you like Timber Trails, you might like this one. I mentioned in Zoom earlier that I'm having 13th hour nerves because I designed it already. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what could I do differently to really elevate this? All of us who create and design projects go through this. We stand back, we look at our work, and we're like, what else could I do to this project to really elevate it or to make it better than the way I'm looking at it? And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, what can I change about this? And so stay tuned. So if you like Timber Trails, you'll like this one. It doesn't have any front post stitches as of right now. I may change it. I don't know. Again, 13th hour design decisions. The tutorial is not going to take me long to record. I did not record the tutorial because it's not going to take me long. When it comes to repeat blanket patterns, I only have to sit here and repeat the actual pattern repeat. And that's it. And then I can just release it. So it's not a big deal. I just want to make sure that's the right repeat for you guys. So when you get it, you're like, okay, I got this. It's fun. Hello, Spring. Welcome in. Super happy to have you here tonight. Thank you for peppering in. Let's see. The front post, back post could be an option. Yes. I don't mind doing it. I love all the post stitches. I love all the things. I just want something different than Timber Trails, but the same flow of it all. Just as another option, because there's a lot of people, that have told me that their go-to blanket for donations is Timber Trails. And so maybe another option to kind of give some variety. That's kind of what I was thinking, variety. So yeah, very, very nice. First time I saw front posts, I thought I will never manage it. Now I like it. Yeah, it has a really nice, on the other side, when you're doing that stitch, it gives a really nice ridge on the other side. So I always try to do my front post stitches on the back to give the front side that ridge. It's always my go-to. I love that. Super, super nice. Love that for us. So yeah, I have this little swatch that I'm playing with right now. I told the members earlier that I'm going to make some modifications. We're going to play with this. I can't wait to share this with you guys. It's got tons of texture. Again, I'm going to make some revisions to this, but it's got a whole bunch of fun things happening there. Very nice. Marianne, welcome to the officials. Thank you so much for joining. You're going to like it here. I'm just saying. You're going to like it here. I love it. Thank you so much for joining. Super, super nice. Love the ridges as a great element to the project, in my opinion. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. While I'm in my 13th hour revision process, because it happens, it's fine. I have little swatches all over my desk like this. It's part of what we do as crochet designers. So, should I add ridges to this new blanket or no? Yes or no? Tell me the things right now. 13th hour decisions. I'm going to ask you to help me help us. Yes to the ridges or no to the ridges? Vast majority wins. Tell me the things. Go ahead. Yes to the ridges, Crochet Jojo. Okay, who else? Yes to Deb Dow. Okay. Front post. Let's see. Jerry says no, no, yes, yes. Majority wins. I need to see. Ridges on the new blanket, yes or no? Wow, guys, do you see this? It's not me, it's you guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at all the yeses. Ah, okay. The yeses take it by a landslide. I love this. We have some no's. We do have some no's, and I understand, but can you guys see how many people are saying yes? I love it. Ask and ye shall receive. I'm going to put front posts on the new blanket that I'm rolling out tomorrow. So when you see it and you see the front posts, it's going to be because of this chat that we're having right now that that stitch will be included in the blanket. So, yeah. It doesn't matter to me either way. I love it with or without it. So, yeah. I love all the things. So when I ask you guys, trust and believe, I'm impartial. It's because I've already decided that it doesn't matter to me either way. So, yeah. It gives great texture. It gives some sort of division. Like it gives a breaking point, if you will. It's really, really nice. I love that for us. Cheers. And it's a good thing that I turn my work. So on the back side, when you do your front post stitches, it gives you a ridge on the front. That's kind of why, one of the reasons why I really love turning my work, because I don't care for back post double crochets. I don't mind doing them, but I don't care to do them. If I had a choice, I'd pick front posts over back posts. I'm just saying. It's my go-to. I love turning my work and doing that front post. It's super nice. So yes, and if you haven't noticed, guys, I do like including you guys in some decision-making processes, because at the end of the day, it's you that I would want to watch my content, right? So if I'm including you into the process, you're going to be more inclined to see, oh, well, what did he come up with? Let me go take a look. And there you have it. So love including you guys in the design process. It's a design signature for your designs. I know. And you know what? It took you guys telling me that, because at first I had no idea what the heck I was eating. My very first tutorial, guys, the ribbed ombre scarf has ridges in it. So it goes all the way back to the very first tutorial that I rolled out onto the channel, and it's like peppered in through like almost all of my things. And I didn't realize it until you guys were the ones who told me that. I'm like, you know what? You guys are right. I do include ridges in a lot of my work. So yes. Is it even right? Ridges versus fringe. Is it even vintage without fringe? Is it even a JTYA design if it doesn't have a ridge? I get it. It's too funny. I love it. It's so good. So yes, thank you guys for assisting me with that 13th hour design decision. I will go ahead and go back to the drawing board and include a ridge in that process, which is not hard. It's actually quite nice because of how I currently have it. So it's going to be great. Yes. You love the texture. So I did include some similar stitches to Timber Trails, but I also changed it up a little bit. I did include other stitches as well, just to, again, change it up a little bit. We don't want identical blankets out there, because then what's the point? It defeats the purpose. So yes. The ridges are awesome in shawls. Yes, they are. Again, it gives you that nice little defining moment where it's got that cut. It's really nice. Hello, Michael. Welcome in. Thank you for being here today, tonight, this evening. Depending on where you guys are watching from, right? Because right now it's 6:44 in the evening here. It may be earlier where you're watching. So very, very nice. Can you make a blanket with the scarf pattern for us? Which scarf pattern are you asking for, Anna? Some of them I'm able to, but some of them I can't because of the stitch counts. So it all really depends on which one. If you can give me a name, I can definitely look into that for you. Wow. It's 10:44 where you're at. Wow. You're very nice. Very welcome. It's pitch black. Yeah, it is. It's really dark. I got confused for a minute. Let's see. You're working on an Anna June blessing in a rectangle. Very nice. Love that. Absolutely amazing. It's 6:45. Okay. The one I was talking about, I can't remember. There is one that I am designing with this yarn right here. So I'm putting out a tutorial for this. I did not record it because I don't want to have to crochet 2 shawls. So I'm only going to crochet 1, and I'm going to use this yarn for it. I still have to unhank it, cake it up, and prepare it and all. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. I know, right? I bought this from Dawn Aaron in honor of, whoops, leftover pieces of yarn from projects. So in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I made this purchase, and I am going to design a shawl with pink. It'll be my one and only. I'm only going to make one with this colorway, and that's it. So stay tuned. Oh, the first one that I put out. Can I make a blanket with a ribbed ombre scarf? That's a really great suggestion. I'm going to write that down, Anna. Ribbed ombre scarf? Yes. To answer that question, yes, I can. Are you guys ready for popcorns? Because that has popcorns. Blanket. Okay. I'll work on that. Okay. Is it for a 6mm hook? Yes. That ribbed ombre scarf was worked up with mandala ombre. It was worked up with this, but a different colorway. Mandala ombre and a 6mm hook. And that particular scarf required 3. So you might need, you don't even have to use this yarn. I told everybody that before, but yeah. Stay tuned for that. I can definitely do that. You do love that pattern? You know what? The funny part about all this is that as much as I want to try and please everybody, I can't, because some stitches appease certain people, and then other stitches people are like, no, Juan, that's a ridiculous stitch. Don't put it in there. But sometimes you can't help it. So yes, we're going to have to power through the popcorns, guys, because ribbed ombre has popcorns and lots of them. So yes, I love that for you and for me and for us. I don't mind a good popcorn as long as I have a good movie on. I only have to look down when I go to connect the popcorn. That's it. And then I can look back up and crochet. And then I look down to connect the popcorn. And it's only 1 row out of so many rows, you know? It's fine. Practice makes perfect. Like my triples, my treble crochets, you guys know how much I love trebles, right? So if I can work through the trebles, you guys can work through popcorns. I'm sure you guys have that on lock. You guys can do this. You can do it. I know you can. Do I have a poncho pattern? Yes, on my Ravelry. I do. I do have a poncho pattern. Do I have a copy of that tutorial? I mean, not the tutorial. Here it is. It's called the Canyon Drift Poncho. And I'll show you another image of what that looks like. Very, very nice. And the members of my channel have exclusive access to this right now. It was a free pattern for them last month, I believe it was. No, this month. It was their free pattern for this month. So they get exclusive access to this until November 1st, and then I roll the tutorial out onto the channel. So that's kind of the deal when you're an official yarn addict of my channel. I give you a written pattern from me, which actually costs equal to or more than your membership. And you have exclusive access to it for 2 whole weeks. For the last half of the month, you have that pattern. And then at the beginning of the month, I'll roll out the tutorial to the channel. So everybody has access to it on Ravelry and all the things. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. Very, very nice. And I do believe it's available to you on Ravelry now. So if you're not wanting to wait for the tutorial and you just want to get the pattern now and start crocheting it now, you can go to my Ravelry and pick it up. All right. So for those of you who are official level yarn addicts, at the 15th of the month, on the 15th of the month, I will go ahead and drop a coupon code for the pattern of the month. You have 2 weeks to claim it. So you can go back to the community post. You will see official yarn addicts only. Go to that post. There's going to be a coupon code there. You're going to copy and paste that coupon code into an email, send it to my pattern person, which obviously isn't me, and my pattern person will email it to you. All right. And you have until the end of the month to claim that. So once November 1st hits, the pattern for the month is it's null and void. You will have to actually purchase it, regardless if you're a member or not. So you get 2 free weeks to claim your coupon, your pattern. My contact wants to come out. I feel like it's trying to come out of my eye. Hold on. Having a moment here. Okay, whatever that was. So yeah, be sure to check the community tab for all of that. All right. Oh, this month was the star blanket. Thank you so much. Sorry, last month. So it was last month, and it's available in Ravelry, I think. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Connie. I'm getting my months mixed up. I'm going to chalk it up to the illness. Yeah, we released a 13-point star blanket this month. Do I have a printout of that pattern? No, I do not. I don't have the printout of that yet. But yes, it's a 13-point star blanket pattern. I can't believe I had the wrong month, guys. I'm sitting here looking at you guys, talking to you guys about all the things, and I was in the wrong month mentally. Wow. Oh, all I can do is sit back and go like, what is even happening right now? So yeah, I do have a lot going on, and that's okay. We're going to get through this together. 13-point star blanket. It is a stitch medley, bunch of stitches all together. And for those of you guys who have worked it up and have shown pictures, thank you so much. You've been giving me great reviews on that, and I do appreciate it. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. I will be putting that tutorial out. There has been a delay because I was going to roll out, if you guys remember, I was going to roll out a fall crochet along. So I was designing and preparing that. And at the 13th hour, I said, you know what? I'm forcing something that's just not going to happen. It was like me being Gretchen. You remember that movie, Gretchen? Like, the name is not Gretchen, but Gretchen was trying to make fetch happen. And fetch just wasn't working. And so I said, we're ixnaying this and we're going to move on. And so, yeah, there we go. So a little bit of a delay, but we're going to catch up now that the cow is off the plate. We're going to catch up and we're going to do all the things. Mean Girls. Yes, Jess. Gretchen was trying to make fetch happen. We were trying to make fetch happen with that fall crochet along, and it just wasn't happening. I have so many projects here that have to come out. So we're going to put them out. Very, very nice. So what is the popcorn stitch? Margaret is asking. So it's 5 double crochets. And then once you put your 5 double crochets into your 1 stitch, you're going to take the first and the last double crochet and tie them together like this. And then it sits out like a popcorn. So, yep, that's the popcorn. Very, very nice. And yes, I do explain in detail how to do that. It's really, really nice, the cadence of it. It's just, it takes patience because you're doing 5 double crochets in that 1 stitch. And then you have to remove your hook and go back and connect the first and the last stitch to create that popcorn, and then you chain one to lock, chain one to move on, depending on the pattern. So yeah, very, very nice. Release a cow when you have time, hun. We'll be ready for it. Yes, Dawn, yes. So a lot of you guys are asking me, Juan, are you releasing a winter crochet along or a winter project? I can't make any promises right now. I'm just taking it one day at a time until I get caught up. I've got several projects that have to go out, and I'm trying to not clog the pipeline. I want each project to have its moment. So stay tuned for that, okay? Yes. Oh, well, thank you, Brenda, for popping in. I do appreciate it. The popcorn and the bobble is very easy to get mixed up. The bobble, you're connecting all of your stitches at the very top, whereas the popcorn, you're only connecting the first and the last. So, yeah, very, very nice. I can't believe it's already been 55 minutes, guys. It went so fast. That's not fair, is it? Time flies when you have fun. It's the bobble then? Okay. Very, very nice. I can't believe it. It's not fair. I remember back in the day, I would watch the clock and make sure that at 59 minutes and 59 seconds, I was saying bye to you guys. But yeah, I can't help it. You guys get me talking and I just can't be quiet. You guys ask these questions and then I go off on tangents, and then before you know it, all the time is gone. And I'm like, what happened to the time? We still have to talk about all the other things. I wish I could. I have a meeting to go to right after this live. I have to do all these other things for the day job and things. So I have adulting to do after this, unfortunately. So there's so much to discuss, right? All the things to discuss. Work never stops, especially when you have multiple jobs. It just doesn't end, but it's fine. You need to pick your yarn for the cardigan. Listen, I think you're going to pick perfect yarn. I think it's going to be great. Adulthood is a trap. I agree 100%. Oh my goodness gracious. Just came home from work. Well, very nice to see you, Ravina. Thank you so much for being here. No worries, guys. Especially when we have so many people in the live stream, it makes me feel like, perhaps we need to stay on longer, but the reality to it all is adulting calls, and so we have to answer the call when it knocks on the door, right? So anyway, guys, I will go ahead and preload my lives for the upcoming week, so stay tuned for that. Tonight, I will make sure that all the live streams for the week are up. So if you want to just bookmark those and know like when I'm going live and things, please stay tuned for that, okay? So I'm going to sign off now. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday with me. Until the next time, you guys have a wonderful Sunday or Monday, whenever you're seeing me, okay? Have a good one. Bye.